Hi everyone, it's Heather from Heather's Health Habits. Welcome to my kitchen. I am obsessed with making food that is good for you and quick and easy. So today I wanted to talk about cranberries. Now you may be saying to yourself, cranberries, but wait, Thanksgiving's over. I'm done with cranberries, because that's typically when we think about cranberries. Or for females, if we have a UTI, that's when we start thinking about cranberries. But cranberries are actually a really great ingredient to use all year round. And while you can find the fresh ones pretty easily during Thanksgiving, frozen are just as good. So Trader Joe's has been having organic cranberries fresh for the past couple of weeks. So I've just been grabbing them as I go and then throwing them in the freezer so that I can make this delicious cranberry water. Now, the ratio that I'm going to use today is 1/4 cup of the fresh cranberries that I had frozen and I defrosted them, and 2 cups of purified water. So you can actually increase the amount of cranberries to about a 1/2 cup per 2 cups of water, but it really depends on your unique taste and how much you like the tartness of cranberries. So I'm going to take my 1/4 cup of cranberries and throw them into this little mixer. It's one of these, quick little food processor chopper things, so you don't have to get out a big piece of equipment. You can use a blender, you can use a Vitamix, so there's a lot of ways to make this. But because my little blender here is not that big, I'm only going to put in 1 cup of the water that I'll use today in order to avoid overflow. Because believe me, I put in the 2 cups of water the first time and it went everywhere. It was not fun. And I'm going to put my other cup of water in this little saucepan, and I'll tell you why in a moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix these cranberries until they get really pulverized. It doesn't take long because there's not that many of them and they're already defrosted. And then we're going to take the pulp out of them. So let me just put this together and go ahead and mix. Okay, so that didn't take long at all. Now, if you watch my other videos, whenever I do something in a blender or a mixer like this, that was my little blender dance. So, hope you enjoyed it. Okay, so now I've got my cranberries all pulverized in the mixer. And I'm going to take a strainer and I'm going to pour this carefully into my little saucepan. And this is going to filter out the pulp. Okay, just like that. So easy. Just give that a moment to drain. The reason I'm doing that is so that I can have a really nice, smooth cranberry water. I don't want to be eating the pulp right now, but I am going to save the pulp. Why? Because I'm going to put them in smoothies. Yes, so no waste here. I love putting the pulp into smoothies. So good. Okay. Now, the reason I put this in a saucepan is because I like my cranberry water warm. This is so good. I mean, it is wintertime right now in New Jersey and it's cold. And when you heat this up, it is such a nice warming drink, and you can add other stuff to it. You can add grated ginger. Of course, you would want to, after it warms up, drain it again so you're not eating the ginger pulp. You could put in a cinnamon stick and have that warm up with it. You could put in some honey, some lime juice. So I'm going to add a little bit of honey once this gets warmed up and put that in my cup today. Now let's talk about why cranberries are so healthy for us. So as you know, UTIs, right? We all know that. That's pretty common knowledge. But did you know that cranberries can help with a healthy liver? Now, most of us don't realize that when we're having a hard time losing weight, it's because our liver is congested. people typically think, oh, I can't lose weight because I have slow metabolism, which could be true. I've got, big fat cells and I haven't been able to reduce them because, how do I do that with my diet? But really, when you think about it, your liver, which takes all the toxins in your body and helps get rid of it, if it's not functioning properly, which most livers aren't simply because of our environmental toxins, the toxins in our houses, the air, the water, the products we put on our skin, the laundry detergents, all of those things slow down the toxins, the liver, because the liver is where all of our toxins are actually processed. So having foods like cranberry regularly in your routine helps to actually tell your liver, we're going to make bile. The bile is going to say to the liver, okay, we're going to start breaking up all this fat and getting these toxins out, because where toxins live, they live in our fat. That's where toxins live. They go to our fat cells. And as our liver is processing the fat out of our bodies, it gets healthier. It gets happier. It can do its job better. So think about your liver. If you're having a hard time losing weight, it could simply be you have a sluggish liver, and instead of trying to exercise more and probably overdo it and get frustrated and then say, this will never work, think about getting your liver healthy. And a great way to do that is with this cranberry water, okay? So I hope you enjoyed this. I am going to take this nice warm cranberry water and have a great little drink. It is so refreshing and is so good for you. Think about food as medicine. I'm Heather from Heather's Health Habits. I am a certified holistic nutritionist and a wellness success coach. If you are looking to get well, I can help you. Go to my website, heathershealthhabits.com, book your free 30-minute strategy session. We'll talk about what's going on with you, how you're feeling, what your health goals are, and how we can work together. All righty, I think this is ready. Well, take care, everybody. I'm going to enjoy this cranberry water all warmed up, which is going to be perfect on this cold New Jersey afternoon. And I hope to see you soon. Be well.